All right. I think I got everything good. That's good. All right. Hello, I am Aggelos, your tour guide for this new, I guess, Let's Play. It's going to be part of the Aggelos Saga blog post on talesoftamriel.com and also on YouTube at youtube.com/talesoftamriel. We're going to follow my characters and journey throughout the Elder Scrolls Online. As always, since no one's probably actually seen me yet, other than a few people who have me on Skype, I'm Aggelos. Now you get to look at my pretty face. I'm sorry. Please do not stop the stream right now. Please. Okay. Let's start off by going through this. Be prepared for music to pop on. There we go. As I click on the screen. This right here is, well, it's me in game, actually. This is Aggelos, my character that represents me in real life in game, because that's how I like to play. I would take off his helm, but unfortunately he has caught an STD called vampirism. It's pretty bad, but Kipster bit me on the neck, you know, got a little kinky. That is what happened. So he's kind of decked out in the heraldry of the Wings of Fate Guild, which is the Friends and Family Guild of Tales of Tamriel podcast. Let's see. I think I need to turn down the music just a tad bit more. Put it down. There we go. I like to have the music on, but I don't want it to overshadow what I'm saying. So this is my main character, and we're not actually going to be playing him for this Let's Play. We're probably going to create a new character to start off with, and we'll follow through that. We may hop back and forth if there's special events, or if Thais is here, and we'll go from there. But we'll decide that as we go along. But for this particular first episode, we're going to create a new character. But I figured I'd go through my account. Generally, if you look at my character listing over here, yeah, I'm highlighting all of them. Each one of them has a certain purpose. I do have bank tunes. I only have 4 characters that you would say are main characters or alt characters that actually have a purpose, that may do endgame, that may, you know, are meant to be like a permanent character. And it's this guy who represents me in the world, and this is paired with Thais' sorcerer character, which is her main, her Breton sorcerer. And we only play these together, so that's one of the reasons why we won't be doing this. She's not here this weekend. She's away with the Dark Brotherhood yet again. In reality, she has some family issues came up. Her grandfather's not doing the best, so she went to visit him in the hospital and stuff of that nature. So we all pray that he gets better soon. So that's where she is currently at. So I won't be playing him because we do everything together. These first 4 tunes here also have a mate, and they are with Thais, so she has a character. We'll go down and go through them. This is Aggelos Castus. He is my Imperial Dragon Knight, and I do not remember his armor being green the last time I played him, but thank goodness there's now a dye system, because I'm not fond of it. Okay, I take that back. I do like it. I just don't like it that the brown with. I really should dye that all green, and then it wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, so he is paired up with an Imperial Templar of Thais's. I like the haircut, actually, the little Caesar haircut. I really wish I would have had that in for my Nord, but unfortunately, case. So he plays with her, and he represents the Daggerfall Covenant. And of course, anyone who's actually talked to us or listened to the Tales of Tamriel podcast knows that my Nord here, of course, represents the Pact. You see the dragon in the back. It's blood for the Pact. Next up, this is... I should probably put some emphasis on that, but it's Aggelos Ravandi, who is my Aldmari Dominion character. One of the only races that I probably would have played. I actually like the Bosmer. I would have probably done that, but Thais wouldn't have had anything to do with me at that point. So we decided on Khajiit, and I liked it. This is my Khajiit Nightblade. Pretty sweet. He's so cute. You just want to pinch those little cheeks, but I wouldn't because he got teeth. She really actually likes the look of my character. Yeah, he's only level 3 at the time, but pretty much what we're doing is we're experiencing everything the way that we play. We explore, we do all that, you know, slow, meticulous grinding, if you will. I don't know what that was. Oh, my phone just went. Meticulous grinding on our main character, and then what we do is, as you can see, this guy's higher level. I think he's still all right. He's in Glenumbra. All right, so he would have finished all of the first two zones, Stros Mackay and Betnik, because the Ebonheart Pact go to Daggerfall Covenant zones and then AD. So we'll probably finish, as we're going through the zones, as soon as we're finished with Glenumbra, we'll go through on these guys and we'll race through and complete everything in Glenumbra and take care of all of that. So then this guy will be of a higher level. Now once this guy, my main guy, gets back up and hits the Aldmari Dominion zones, we're going to do the same thing with our Khajiit characters. And Thais' character, I think, is a Dragon Knight, I think. Yes, a Dragon Knight is paired with this guy. So we'll go through and do the same thing. We'll go slow on our main characters, and then we'll go through and just, you know, complete the content on these guys. Finally, we have Terran Sarohart. He is my Dunmer sorcerer, and he is paired with a Dunmer Nightblade from Thais, and we just really need to get together and play these. I've been kind of saving him, and I've been playing with some of our friends on him. That's why he's like level 5. But they kind of raced ahead, so then I stopped playing it. Next up, this character is probably going to be replaced, Anga the Alchemist, with a new character that we're creating today. She is a banking alt. I don't do the banking alt where it's just like, you know, banker tune, whatever. I kind of give a roleplay-ish name that kind of tells a little bit of a backstory, because even though I might not actively roleplay in the game, like go to and sit around, I immersion play where I like everything to be like it really exists in the world. Next up, I have Helga the Enchanting. She is obviously my enchanting mat, and of course I made her pretty, so therefore she's enchanting. Haha, got it. And last, we have an Imperial Dragon Knight. It's Yasabel the Artisan. I use her to hold any items that I like certain weapons, armors, and anytime I get a stack of materials that are over 100, I rip them out of my guild bank, or my bank, because it's very limited on space, and I hold them on her. Alright, so let's go ahead, and we're going to recreate a character for this Let's Play. And roleplay wise, I normally don't play female characters when I'm playing. If you noticed, all my main tunes are male. I don't get into the female playing too much, but for this particular thing, just because she's a banker tune or whatever the case may be, I really wanted her to be a female. And of course, I'm going to make her a Breton, and she's going to be for the Ebonheart Pact, because what I'm kind of role-playing her is that she was actually a Reachman. And during a raid with Reachmen and stuff like that, they were fought off by my Templar the Nord in Skyrim, and she was taken as a battle captive. So, as a battle captive, she has pledged her life to my Nord, hence why she's sworn to carry my burdens, and will be my alchemist character, so she'll hold all the plants, because she's kind of like a woods witch kind of deal, kind of like a shamaness. So, since because she was a Reachman, I felt Nightblade would work for her. So let's go ahead, and I found a name on this handy-dandy little application on my phone. I'm going to hold it up to the thing called the Elder Scrolls Name Generator. Kind of gives us a roleplay-y name, and it's going to be Senna. Actually, Senna. Go. And I'm probably going to need a longer last name. So, Woods Witch. There we go. Because she is going to be a Reachman, so naturally Woods Witch would make sense. Kind of like it. Alright. You know what? I want a big W in there just because it's neater. Alright. So she's going to be a Nightblade. And now let's go ahead and make her pretty. So, let's see. I like to make them bald first so I can start with the head. I like the softer look. Angular, heroic, soft. Let's go a little bit somewhere in the middle. There we go. Kind of like that. Let's see if she has a good voice. Ooh, you know what? I don't even have to go any further. I really kind of like that. All right, next up, let's pick a hairstyle. Probably just gonna find one that I really like, which will probably be this little ragged hairstyle of awesomeness. Nope. There we go. She's a woods witch. I like her to be a little crazy and awesome. And of course, I love the red hair, so she's got to have red hair. I got a thing for women with red. All right, we're gonna move that back so we can continue. Nah, you know what? Just put it back. I've changed my mind. There we go. Adornments. Let's see. Have any adornments that we really like? You know what? I'm kind of partial to that, but let's keep going. You know what? I like that one too. It's so much. You know what? I'm gonna go with the flower. Just because I like the flower. Makes her cute. Okay? But we're gonna go with the white. Alright. And freckles. Gotta have freckles. Absolutely gotta have freckles. Play with the cheekbone size a bit. I like doll size. There we go. There we go. I like that size. Chin height, chin size. I'm gonna give her an icy blue. Oh, starting to look a little bit like Thais, except for her eyes aren't blue. His eyes are like brown. You know what? I kind of like the dark brown. You know what? I'm gonna stick with that. Brows. Starting to look a little younger with. There we go. Couldn't do that. She started to look a little too young for me. And I'm getting kind of old and all. Okay, next up, mouth hump, curve. Like to give a little curve. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Can't see her ears anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? I'm going back with the blue eyes. I've changed my mind. Ice blue eyes are pretty awesome. Alright. Next up, let's play with the body. For decency's sake. You know what? We're going out the window. I like her to be short. Let's play with her frame a little bit. I like my women a little bigger. Hippie. Let's see. Woods with too dark, too yellow. That's bad. Torso size. Wider shoulder, chest size. Oh my. Screw it. Making her thin. She's gonna be my banker too, and I want her to be hot. Arm size. I don't like girls with big hands and big arms. I think it's kind of nice when they don't. Exterior dimension. Size. I like feet size. Alright. Let's put some clothes on her now, because now we're going to be a little bit more decent. There she goes. She's looking pretty good. Check her out in the veteran gear. It's better than nothing. Take it now. Do I? I don't know if I really want to switch now. Is that a... There we go. Herbalist. Herbalist. There we go. Alright. So that's our character. Let's go ahead and let's create her. You know what? We're going to play the Wailing Prison. Normally I skip it, but the Let's Play, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm probably going to skip over some of the voice chat for sake of pacing, because otherwise it might take a little while unless they're saying something interesting. So, where we're gonna go? Wake. Let's go in first person. Search the cell.
How do you feel? Can you move?
Alright. Before I move too much further, let's turn that on, that on. Good. Alright. You know, it's the one thing I really hate is the fact that this stuff does not allow us to like copy our UI settings from one character to the next, because if they did, that would be awesome, because I have a very special way doing all of my stuff, and then I have to waste all this time going through and, you know, rebuilding everything every time I'm done. It's just a real pain in the bum. One last thing real quick. I know this is kind of annoying everyone, I'm sorry about that, but I will not be able to play the way that I want to play if things are not the way they need to be. Why can I not find social play? 8, I jumped. Light blue. Emerald Foundry, I got this dark purplish here. Heavenheart Occaneers. Ish color. Hard contact because they're yellow. It's dark yellow color. And the Dragon Guard, of course. Get a nice. There we go. All my guilds are now set. Go back to the main chat window. Go and close that. I just realized my my character window, or you couldn't even see the chat, so that's kind of interesting. So I did all of that and you guys couldn't even see it, so I feel really bad about it. Let's go back under. Last thing I need to set up is my quick bar stuff. One. This only takes a second. 4. 6. If no one has this, I do recommend it. It is called the... Go back to my add-ons. See it? It is the Gray Minds Quick Bar slot. I'm sure all you guys are used to this little circle thing. It is annoying, and when you're fighting, it's hard to hold down Q and move. It's just annoying. It's probably nice for a console, but if you're on PC, it's a pain in the bum. What the Gray Minds does allows you to assign a hotkey, which what you'll see is, as right now, it's on the top one, you can assign hotkeys, and it will move without you having to mess with it. So I can, if you look down there at the bar, F1, F2, I can go through each of my slots and then even hide the bar so it's not there without having to hold Q and mess around. So it's just really nice. Alright, so let's get this started.
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to... You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
Alright, Lyris Titanborn. Thunder Thighs herself. That's right, I said it. I like it.
You there. We are escaping. Let me open your door.
Well, hurry up and let's do it.
That's it. Quickly. You must escape before the guards return.
So, as I said earlier, she's going to be a Nightblade.
Follow
and sprint will follow. I'm pretty much going all like kind of a stealthy route with her, because that's what she was as a Reachman. She was stealthy. She was a scout, if you call her. something along those lines. Because she does have herb lore, which because she's a herbalist, and that was what her job was for the Reachmen. But now she is.
Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
She is my battle captive. You know what? I'm gonna take the sword, and I'm going to take. I want the two-handed. Don't really have much of an option, do I? There's nothing else around here, is there? Except for buckets at the heads. Ooh, a lockpick. Sweet. He's kind of a thief. Alright, you know what? Let's just take the sword and shield for right now. Go ahead and equip those. I'll mark these as junk a while. I don't know. So I think her main bar is going to be like a dual wield dagger or sword and dagger kind of stuff, and her other side will be bow. So find one. Go a little bit in the first person.
An enemy approaches. Strike it down.
I'm working on it. Yep. Dang, power. Oh, stop. Go. One goal.
Slow vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
Oh, what a wise man you are. Ooh, that's the other thing I need to adjust. I just realized this. Sorry, everyone. Just give me 1 second. Field of view. There we go. Much better. I like to have the wide field of view. Is that
Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Working on it.
Whoa there. Are you all right? I heard fighting.
Yep.
You got more meat on your bones than most of these poor
was
bastards.
my
And I see you've armed yourself.
Penello.
Good.
Say hi, Penello.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you.
She's
You're
angry
going
at
to
me.
need it.
She knocked over my stuff. Get off my desk. You know better than that. No. Alright. Now that the Khajiit's done distracting my little recording here.
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me?
That awesome Dumbledore man?
The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say?
He did.
That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
I don't have any questions for you, because I've already done this, and I don't want to ruin it for everyone else who's going to be playing or hasn't. But probably the majority of people who will be watching this probably have already played this. They're like, yeah, we get it. Go. There we go.
We made it.
Lyris.
Come. The Sentinels are at the top of those towers. We need to find a way up.
How about
Magical
the path?
constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. I've no idea. Brute force?
Brute force. I like it. Now. Let's see. Ooh. Go ahead and take this guy. Let's go in first person. I like first person. There we go. I think we also got a level too. Let's just put that in health. Right now, more health and not hurt. Yep. First off, let's do Assassin's Blade. So I'm probably going to do something similar. Like, I really like that Assassin's Blade idea, and I really want Consuming Darkness because that thing is just awesome. And Scythe is really good. Open our map. Already knew where all that stuff was. Go ahead. Alright, in the way of my other things, so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. I love Cold Harbor. It's just so awesome looking. That air blue, I mean, I know its name is Cold Harbor, but it really does feel like it should be cold. S in here. Alright, first piece of medium armor. Put that bad boy on and mark that as junk. Hello, Sauron. Punch her in the face. That's right. Alrighty.
Quickly, while he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
We're going, Lyris. Give us a minute. We're tired.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I just punched him in the eyeball. Know that too. I love that. I like when you morph it and it becomes a ranged attack. You really get out there with it. It's really neat. I know it's direct. But first, let's fight this guy. Oh, stop it. Let's zoom out a little bit. Right. Go ahead and mark that as junk and why? Because I like to sell, and to be honest, I already have an idea of what my character is going to be doing. Oh, and look who's here! And now everyone's gonna get to meet all of our Khajiit. Say hi to this is Yuna. She's our littlest Khajiit. She's the one who I took to the vet today. If you were part of the guild, you heard me say I need to take her to the vet. There you go. Sit yourself down. Sit yourself down. There you go. He probably wants to sit on my lap, which is just adorable. Nope. Did. Okay. Alright. Stop rubbing up against my mic. Okay. Now she's going to sit on the router.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in.
Ooh,
Cadwell is the
Cadwell!
oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a butt. Cadwell sees things as he
wishes.
wishes.
Let's go find Cadwell, because Cadwell is awesome! No, stop it! Stop it! There we go. Medium. Oh, and a chest. Iron Mace. Alright. You know what? Iron Mace will work, because now I can finally get rid of that shield. And start off on my... Probably flipper. Main hand really determines damage or whatnot. We'll figure that out later.
One fine day.
Oh, there's Cadwell. He's my friend.
Hello, what's this?
I love Cadwell.
Out for a stroll
He's
then? Lovely
hands down
day
like the
for it.
best character in ESO.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a
I
pleasure.
love him.
Oh dear, well that rather cautious. Follow the river. Best of luck. Do check in.
I would entertain us with conversation, but we've got things to do. We've all heard it, but Cadwell is awesome, and I do encourage everyone to go and like listen to everything he says, because you bugger. Now there was a chest there. Fight, fight, fight. Lyris, you should know not to stand in the red. Bad things happen when you do that. Undercroft. Sell. There he is. Resto staff. You know, I was actually helping a friend with this game, because I kind of talked him into getting it, and he did, and he was really enjoying it. I'm actually waiting for him to actually start up his account, because he hasn't done so yet. He's having some issues with his credit card, with the billing date, but while I was helping him, I realized you could disarm traps when you're stealthed. I never knew you could do that. I was so excited when we were playing. I'm like, oh my goodness, you can disarm traps when stealthed. He's like, yeah, didn't you know that? I'm like, no, I've got like 800 hours in this game already, and I never knew that you could do that. And it's really cool. Come on, disarm like trap. There we go. stunned. And assassination is now ranked on. You can get a few more abilities on my bar. There we go, heading the right way. I always try to keep one of every one of my class abilities on my bar, at least at start, to level them up. Traps. So that Lyris doesn't stand on them, because we all know she will. Dance and everything. There we go. For those who don't know, I do tend to sing a lot. I don't sing well, but I make up songs as I go along, and now you guys are going to get to listen to that. I hope you do not rip out your own ears. And if you do, you can still watch the show, so it doesn't matter. Just keep watching. Drink of water here.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Recently, I've given up all soda and energy drinks. I've actually not had any soda or energy drinks for about 3 or 4 months now. Because as normal, the wedding bliss happened, and of course I started putting on weight, wasn't feeling real good. And
the good news is we made it.
A friend of ours, Cash of Mog Nation Gaming, he does this grinds for gamers thing, where it's all about breaking the stereotype
on either side of the cage.
Of unhealthy gamers. You know, you should always be healthy and eating right and stuff like that. He's really inspired me to really kind of stop the degrading kind of lifestyle that I had of fried foods, fast foods, and pounding energy drinks like they were water, as I would. So I've stopped, and I started to eat better. I really cut out pretty much all fried food if I can afford it. If there's any other option. And I've also taken one big step. I started working out more.
That the Prophet might be free!
I've lost quite a bit of weight, and while I'm sitting down, you really can't tell, but I had quite a little belly on me before. Like, I've always been a little thin, but I had a little belly on me, because that's what happens. It is now going away, getting back to my younger, thinner days, which is kind of nice. And I do feel better. But I do drink a lot of water. That's what I do.
You're safe. There is
I actually am drinking flavored water.
There is sacrificed everything that we might go free.
Tricks me into thinking I'm doing something else, but it's no calories, no real preservatives in it of any kind. So better step than what I was drinking.
Cold Harbor. That is the name.
If you think about it, a single can of Mountain Dew is 270 calories right there. 270. And I could probably finish 5 or 6 of them in a night. Easy. Very easily. Very easy. And energy drinks can be worse. So I have lots of those. Now I don't drink. Sorry if I sound a little been battling a sore throat the past 2 days, and now it's finally gone, but now my allergies are starting to bug me. Some allergy meds, but hasn't really used it. Alright, time to fight. Back here.
Face of pain. The souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
Come, I will protect you.
All right.
Aggelos portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune your shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some linked into Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect...
Love you, Lorcan. You're the best. All the elves
Shall
in the
be
room went,
furious.
ew.
Fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There,
Kind of funny, he
quickly.
just fell
Collect
right
the
there on
sky
that
shard.
portal, huh? Or that little pedestal. Big position.
Great Aggelos, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Aggelos. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Alright, into the portal. There we go. Old casino. Loading. There we go. On load screen.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
We must speak.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations.
Yeah, I just noticed
I
this
am
for
in a
the first
place
time,
with the
but the
smell
voice
of
is
burning
different.
ash on a hot wind.
Probably because they
The
switched
sounds
up
of a
how
distant battle. It
how
matters
you
not.
actually went
have
into
awakened
this
once
and played
again,
with the
and we must
removal
set you
of
on your
starting
path.
on Bleak Rock or the little starter islands. But yeah,
Days, weeks, I cannot tell.
it's been a long time.
The voyage between... I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that,
See, learn
not yet.
level 3.
But we will meet again. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself.
Alright, well, next up, getting Strife, because that's an awesome ability. Looks like we had 2. And we also want to... Let's open. I think I'm going to start with a bow first. I think you get a... Yep. Armor, so put that on. And... Yeah, we're going to start with a bow. Why? Just... Ooh, and she looks good, too. Alright, since we started with the bow, let's go ahead and take a bow skill, which I can't. Alright, we'll do that later. Contrary to what some people do, I actually follow
We've got plenty
the
of
story
trouble.
because I like the way it's cohesive. So we're gonna go to Bleak
an
Rock.
old man like that. Didn't think you were still breathing when they dragged you out of the drink, but here you are, plain as day. Someone named Rana needs aid on Bleak Rock. She...
Alright, to Bleak Rock. If I remember correctly. I'm not done, I'm not talking to you guys. Mission. Ooh. But first, because I know there's something back here. I ran right by it. Hello, Mage's Guild book. Sweet. A whisper from our friend Deltia. I have a allow a keyboard. I have a Death Adder from Razer keyboard, so gotta love those mechanical.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Asking us about our guild event tonight. We're doing a exploring Cyrodiil. So I'm probably gonna bring one of my other characters.
Hello there.
But yeah. And for those who don't know, these streams will be roughly about an hour, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending. So Ooh, Nern Root. I have an addiction to Nern Root, just so everyone knows. If I hear Nern Root, I must grab it.
Back on your feet already? You needn't offer me gold. I only did what anyone should. I helped someone and we sure can. Even from near-drowned folks like you. I've been back to Bleak Rock a couple of times since plucking you from the sea by the scruff of your neck. It's nothing.
Alright, to Bleak Rock. Kicking a cat under her desk. Cat under there. Alright. I love Bleak Rock. It's one of my favorite areas in the game. Like, absolutely favorite areas. There we go. Poison arrow. That's what I want. I also think I have a world skill now. Let's see. Stats effect. Ooh, and wood. Yep, maple. I don't know if you guys can hear the music right now, but I absolutely adore the music in this. Captain Rana's office. Hello, Rana.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villagers are scattered across the island. We need to warn them. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. You'll find the people of Bleak Rock all across the island. Darj, the hunter.
Let's go to
it's an abandoned mine. Thank you, friend. Once you've done...
Have to search everything. Drink. Get something. Okay. Actually, I want. There we go. Ah, yep, that's what I was missing. Let's see. Frames, turn that off. I use a lot of FTC stuff, but I don't use everything. Enable buffs, will damage like that. Ultimate, turn off combat text, because the level I need to know. I only really turn that on when I'm trying to theory craft a little bit. Do not anchor the buffs. And let's see. Play long. Okay, we're good. For now, I'll change the rest of it later, because right now I'm not worried about it. Drove. Go upstairs. When housing comes into the game, I want to build a house that looks like this, because I just love the look of it.
Go let Captain Rana know.
Who puts water in a winery? Honestly. I mean, that's great and all. Ooh, a belt. So, that. Alright. Ooh, it's a medium armor belt, too. Happy day. Don't break my ankle. Alright, let's go back outside and let's go find some people. We got some people to protect. According to this, so. All right, let's kind of make our way around the island. Like that. Okay. Such a pretty game. Absolutely gorgeous game. Hello, windmill. You're so cool. I have no need to actually do anything at you yet, but... Okay. Look, a quest up here. Let's go find out. Let's go.
My husband, Galund, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off.
Yeah, you're just having a bad
I'm
day.
not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it.
Find the dog and husband first. For me. When the justice system comes out, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful. Ooh, I actually got a skill book. Nice. A lot more careful about what I steal and what I don't. Let's head back up. I've already ransacked her blades. Hello, Rexus. Let's see where he wants to go. Lead the way. Albeit the last time I followed a dog anywhere, he turned out to be part of a Daedric Prince duo. He wouldn't shut up and had a New York accent. And even though I was after an achievement to collect all the Daedric artifacts, I was sincerely tempted just to like cut the thing's head off. Hey Rex, there's wolves over here. Do you notice that? They will eat. Ooh. Painting room. Over in a second. Maybe. Alright, there we go. Got like 900 of those triangle rooms, but I need a square rooms, like the 5th or 6th potents. My Templar. Oh, enchanting is so hard to level. Painting over there. Mud crabs! Oh, mud crab! Oh, found the guy.
Thank Kine. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll leave.
Ooh, another level. Excellent. Let's do Shadow Cloak, even though it's a dumb ability, but at least now all my stuff will level. Other thing. Yeah, I probably won't even use Shadow Cloak. I think it's one of the dumbest abilities we have as a Nightblade. You Nightblades can tell me I'm wrong and that I'm stupid, but I don't find a use for it. But oh, I gained enough level to... yeah, a whole bunch of stuff just all of a sudden leveled up. It was quite funny. Like, everything in its mother decided it's gonna level right. My water's cold. Boots. Hair. Ice crystal. And how long it takes leather to actually dry out? It's a very, very long time. It's annoying. Alright, let's just enjoy Bleak Rock. This area. Oop, mud crab, let's kill it. Oh, do not eat me, mud crab. Gotta mark Carapace as junk. Lots to sell when I to get up. Oh, Wormswood. Bought that out of the corner. There we go. Alrighty. I have a habit of looking around everywhere as I'm trying to find stuff. It happens. Not ashamed. Oh, there's a person sitting. Ah, you little bugger. That's alright. I'll take the silent. No, he was there for mine. Angry. Alright. Level 4? Goodness gracious. Wait. Before I saw something here that was... Maybe I'm wrong. I'm your friend. Since I started that quest. Walk over there and get to her. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, parry. I am nobody. Don't even bother looking at me. Even worry about it. Even worry about it. Here, whatever her name is. I'm Selena. Alright. Achievement. Apprentice Crafting Harvester. Boot. Bum bum bum. There she is. Sitting up there. Doing her thing.
Watch yourself. There are bandits about.
Huh.
That's refreshing. Most days it's just Rana and me against the world. We have some work to do. That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits.
Right.
Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit...
There we go. All decked out. Alright. Well, you know what? We are nearing the hour stream limit, so I guess we'll just end it here for now. I want to say thank you for everyone who's watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Aggelos Saga for the Elder Scrolls Online. If you're interested, you can follow us on our main site, talesoftamriel.com. You can follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/talesoftamriel. That is where this little series is going to be at. You can either watch it on our main website, because I'll have the player embedded, or you may go to YouTube and subscribe there, and I do encourage everyone to do that, because, you know, that helps. If you're interested in watching the main podcast, Tales of Tamriel, you could do so either on the main website, on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, whatever your favorite podcast reception device is. You do that. We record live every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so come on out and hang out with us. Alright, well, I'm going to sign off here now, so thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next episode of Aggelos Saga.